Hello everyone, today I'd like to show you how to buy, mine or just trade Kaspa. Kaspa is the fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. It uses parallel blocks and it has instant transaction confirmation. The good thing is Kaspa is proof of work and we can mine it. Let's go over the technology that makes Kaspa unique and let's take advantage that is still early in the life cycle of the blockchain. Let's get into it. Alright, so what's so special about Kaspa? It's not only the fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable layer 1 in the world, but they also created this new consensus algorithm called block DAG. So it's not a blockchain by definition, and we'll take a look at that in a second. It's a digital ledger enabling parallel blocks and instant transaction confirmation, built on a robust proof of work engine with rapid single-second block intervals. So it's not just a regular blockchain where the blocks are sequentially ordered. This is the new proof of work consensus algorithm called block DAG. Let's take a look. And here you can see it's the first block DAG cryptocurrency, no blockchain. A blockchain is a linear system where transactions are recorded in blocks, which are ordered by time and seal. A block DAG is a directed acyclic graph, a mathematical structure where the vertices represent blocks and edges reference child parents blocks. Alright, so pretty cool concept that allows for more scalability. That's one of the problems that we've seen in proof of work, right? A lot of competition, a lot of energy needed to process more transactions, and this seems to have solved the problem. High throughput, transactional bandwidth, instantaneous confirmations while remaining decentralized. So this sounds really cool. It says here, down here, block DAG. It seeks to solve the problems with linear blockchains and Nakamoto consensus. The problems include lack of scalability, selfish mining, and orphan blocks. And then here's the actual ghost DAG consensus mechanism that Kaspa designed, utilize and improves upon the phantom consensus algorithm. So it's based on phantom. And here, if you click here, you can read about the phantom ghost DAG consensus algorithm. Right, if you go back to the main page, kaspa.org, here they have the block DAG visualizer. Click here, and here you can see how the blocks are being created real time. You can see how, if you click on any of the blocks here, you can see the block hash, the block parents, block merge set, and block children, and the arrows point from the son to the parent. So from here, this block here is pointing to the parents here. So from right to left. Alright, Kaspa at a glance, we can see the fair launch was November 7, 2021, and there was no pre-mining, so no previous allocation, which is really nice to see in a project. The algorithm that we're gonna use if we wanna mine this coin is heavy hash, heavy hash, consensus algorithm block DAG. We saw that. It supports Windows and Linux and Raspberry Pi. The ticker is KAS, K-A-S. Block time is 1 second. The circulating supply is 16.37 billion coins, and the maximum supply is 28 billion.7. Right now the market cap is 97.8. Let's take a look at coin market cap. Is ranked at 271 in the ranking for coins, coin market cap. All right, so let's take a look. Kaspa, what markets is being traded? So ConX, MEXC, TX bit, and trade over. So these are the exchanges that we can get Kaspa from. It's in terms of volume. So TX bit is the highest volume, you can see here. So that's what we're gonna use today. All right, so let's take a look at the price and see how Kaspa has been doing. Kaspa was introduced in November 2021. So right here from CoinEx, we have November 10th. That's the first data available here. It was started trading here at 0.3 cents. 0.3 cents. From there, take a look. Went and hit an all-time high on November 27th, 2022. Last year, it hit an all-time high of 0.9 cent, so 0.0098, almost 1 cent. It almost hit 1 cent. From there, it's been in this down pattern here, downtrend here, and it hit the previous. Right now is a support line at 0.004 twice. You can see it hit it once, it bounced, and hit it twice. So pretty strong as support now. It used to be resistant back then. Now it broke, obviously. Now it's a big resistance here. And from there, it kind of bounced and it broke my first resistance line, which is now support at 0.005. So for 0.5 cents, half a cent, is where it bounced. It broke it and it bounced here a couple of times. So now this is our resistance line, 0.005, and we gotta see. I'm pretty sure that a couple of things can happen from here. We need to see if we can break this 0.0068, which is the next resistance line that I have here. This resistance now became support, so I'm expecting to see something in the order of, it could be like this. We touch it again, maybe, and from there we just hit here. Let's do it again, and maybe we do it there, and then that's the next level, which will be almost 1 cent, the all-time highs, right? So that's one possible scenario. Yeah, you know, there are multiple scenarios, but those are the lines that we're gonna be watching. You know, another scenario could be, depending on the market, how it does. You could kind of do this, not even touch the support line, go here, try to break a couple of times, and then finally break it, and we'll go here. So that's what I'm gonna be watching. If it hits again this low, that's a good place to buy. Even if it gets into this line, that's another potential zone to keep adding. Good thing will be not to break this 0.004 or 0.4 cents. So that's what I'm gonna be watching in terms of pricing. All right, now that we know a little bit more about Kaspa, and if you think, you know, this is something that you want to invest in early, I think we are really early in the roadmap. Let's go ahead and start with the wallet. That's the first step. So we're gonna go to Kaspa.org, resources here, and then you see here the Kaspa wallet. They have a web mobile wallet, a desktop wallet, and command line wallet. So I already download the desktop wallet. Go ahead and choose if you want a mobile or a desktop. I'm gonna keep doing my desktop wallet. You know, that's what I feel comfortable with, and that's where all my mining rewards go into too as well. So click on download wallet, and you're gonna see here you have the executable file in Windows, and you have here Mac. So choose the OS and then download here, and you're gonna start downloading the file. After the file finishes, you're gonna click here, open, and you're gonna install the file. You're gonna have to set up the seed phrase, which is a sequence of random generated words that are stored and are required to get into your wallet. Keep these words secure. This is your own unique way of accessing the wallet, and you're gonna have to set up a password as well. Once you're in the wallet, you can see KDX, that's the name of the wallet, and the version right next to it. These are all the services that are active. I'm connected to 8 peers on the blockchain. This is the difficult today. And here you see in red, GPU miner stopped. So the wallet's capable of doing GPU mining for you. So I'll show you how to enable that. You have Kaspa resources, documentation, GitHub, Discord chat. If you want to get stay up to date, just join the Discord. Release notes here if you want to do some donations to the fund. Here's the actual wallet that I have, and all the transactions from mining and from buying. You're gonna see them here, and you can use your address here to receive from exchanges. So if you want to send specific cash to your wallet, you use this receiving address. Then you go to settings. You have the dark or white background. You can do, I have the advanced turn on and off here. I have the advanced on, so I can do more tweaking on more specific settings. I run the wallet on the background, so it's always synced, so I like to check that out. Running background. Auto compound UTXOs, which are like when you send a transaction to someone, if there are any changes or small changes remained on the transaction itself, they get auto compounded, so I leave that checked. And you can have this terminal enabled for mining as well. I don't do that right now, and I have the GPU miner on mainnet. All right, then let's go to GPU miner. Right now the GPU miner is stopped, so if you go back to settings, I'm gonna enable the miner here, enable, and you gotta copy and paste your address from the wallet. So that address goes into the settings specific there, and then you update. Once you check that enable mining, I'm gonna go back to GPU miner, and then you see my GPU, which is a RTX 3060 Ti on this computer. I started mining, so it's producing 419 megahash second. But I'll show you how to do mining properly from outside the wallet as well. So right now this GPU is actually mining for me. All right, next step is to get some Kaspa into our wallet so we can start doing some transactions. So in order to do that, you go to the kdx.app, the homepage of where we download the actual wallet. And then here you see Kaspa faucet. This is where you get Kaspa. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy your address there, and you're gonna request the amount. You have requests are limited to a maximum of 0.2 Kas per IP address per 24 hours. And it says I currently have 0.2. So you're gonna fill that out, check that you're not a human, you are a human, and you submit. And then you're gonna get some minimum amount of Kaspa there. All right, let's buy some Kaspa. For that, we're gonna go to coinmarketcap.com, and then after you search for Kaspa, you have the coin there. Go here to the bottom, and here's are the Kaspa markets. So what I'm gonna be doing here is I would like to see. I'm gonna sort them by volume first, so I can see TXBit is the one that trades the most volume, followed by MEXC and CoinX. And then here you have the liquidity score, and I would like to see which one has the greatest. So MEXC has the greatest liquidity score, but the confidence is moderate. The confidence moderate means compares the report volume to exchange against our data model. The confidence indicator indicates the level of confidence we have that the report volume is accurate. So moderate level of accuracy, the other ones are high. And then you got the liquidity score. The higher is a number from 0 to 1,000. So the higher the better. So I'm gonna go with CoinX. It's kind of high confidence level, between TXBit and CoinX. CoinX has more liquidity, and they're trading 82,000 right now. So let's go with CoinX, but you can use any of the other ones. Let's go to CoinX. I have accounts with all of them. Let's see, that's CoinX. All right, so here's the actual trading chart. All right, so we are in CoinX. It's coinx.com, and in order to buy Kaspa, we're gonna hit exchange here. And see, we can buy Kaspa only if we have USDT. So it's a USDT pair. So we need USDT. So you either deposit USD, or you have USDT, or you have some other coin, and that's my case. I have other coins. I'm gonna deposit from another wallet, another coin, transfer that into this wallet, exchange it for USDT, and then we'll buy Kas with USDT. So what you want to do is you want to go to assets, deposit. If you have USDT, you're going to search for USDT, and here are the networks that you have available. each network has different confirmations. So you gotta pay specific attention to what network you're gonna be using, where you're gonna be sending it from, because it has to match the network that you are sending it from. So in my case, I don't have USDT. I'm gonna send using Flux, which is what I have right now. One of my nodes pay me throughout the month, so I'm gonna be using Flux. So I'm gonna transfer Flux, and then with the Flux, we're gonna exchange them from USDT. We're gonna sell the Flux for USDT, and then we're gonna purchase CAS. Right, I just sent my Flux to the address, and you can see here it's processing, so it's confirming. So I just gotta wait for all the confirmations to be completed, and then I'll have my Flux available to be exchanged for USDT. All right, my Flux is confirmed, so it's credited here. I have 220 Flux I'm gonna exchange for USDT. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit exchange, and then we're gonna switch to Flux here. Flux USDT. This is because I have Flux. You may have, whatever coin you may have. You need to search that coin there, and you're gonna exchange it. Let's go ahead and there's Flux. Here I'm gonna do a market order, so we'll do quickly. You can do a limit order and set up your own price. I'm gonna do market. All right, I'm gonna set best price. The amount of Flux gonna be 220, which is 100%. So I'm gonna proceed to sell the Flux. Sell, submitted successfully. All right, and now let's see here, USDT available 219.13. So we just sold Flux and we have USDT. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna purchase Kaspa. So let's switch to CAS here. CAS USDT, perfect, available 219. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit market again, 100%, and you can do a limit order and set up your own price and wait for it. I'm just gonna do market value. I'm gonna do 100%. So I'm gonna purchase as many CAS as I can with this value. So buy CAS. It is successfully submitted, and now we have purchased 38,515 CAS. Let's transfer that CAS out of the exchange and into our wallet. I'm gonna hit here. It's on the background. My wallet's running on the background. Right click on that icon, show. There it is. Receive address, copy, minimize, and now I'm gonna go here to the account. Let's see where it is. Withdraw. Then we're gonna select CAS. Let's see, I can do it. Search token CAS. There it is. Normal transfer. Kaspa, 30 Kaspa. Withdrawal address. We're gonna paste what we just copied from our wallet. We're gonna say all. Perfect, and then that's the amount we should receive. The withdrawal fee 30 CAS, and then we're gonna receive 38 deduction 38,515. All right, I'm gonna click withdraw. I'm gonna get an SMS. I'm gonna confirm this, and then the authentication, and we should be good to go. All right, I just confirmed a text message with the number, and now it says pending for email approval. So I'm gonna go to my email and approve the withdrawal. Okay, I just confirmed the email and I got the confirm successfully. Perfect. Now we need to go to the wallet and wait for the CAS to arrive to our wallet. All right, I got the Kaspa as soon as the exchange sent the Kaspa out. It was amazingly fast, not even a minute. I got the 38,485 because it has the fee of 30 CAS that they charge me. So I got that in, and it's already part of the available balance. So that's how you buy Kaspa, trade Kaspa, and then you send it to your wallet. All right, let's take a look now how we can mine Kaspa. So let's go back to kaspa.org and then hit mining. And from here, we can see that's the block reward, circulating supply. We know that. That's the current hash rate and the market cap. We're gonna go first to the mining resources And here we have the profit calculator. We want to make sure we're going to make a profit by mining Kaspa. So what I've done today is, you can I pre-fill this, but I'm going to show you exactly what each definition means. Reward per block, it's just a given for every day you have the value, so I just copy that value. Network hash rate, you click here and it takes you to minerstat.com and already gives the total hash rate there. Just copy and put it into the tool. Let's go back here, put in the tool. All right, for your device hash rate, right now I have here in this computer for this recording, in this computer I have a 3060 RTX 3060 Ti. You need to look into what type of hash rate your GPU or multiple GPUs are going to provide you. So you click there and then you have the table here, hash rates. This is for dual mining. We're going to do single mining. This is I have an NVIDIA GPU, so let's search for a 3060 Ti. By default you have 515 mega hash, and these are the core overclock settings and the memory overclock. So you already have the settings here. It's a pretty good table to have. And it burns 175 watts at 90% power limit. So, but then if you optimize it, you can get 470 mega hash with 250 the overclock setting and 810 for the memory overclock. You can use Afterburner, and I'll show you how to do. And if you're in HiOS, you're just gonna assign the power limit to 100, but in Afterburner you're gonna assign it to 45 the power limit. So and then that's gonna end up burning 99 watts, which is really good. It's almost 50% less. So that's the optimized setting for this particular GPU. But you gotta look into what GPU you have. You have the 20 series here, the 16 series and 10 series. So a pretty good table here. So let's go back to my to the calculator. I'll say 515. I'll say 90. The electricity cost is by default is in general is 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So you gotta exactly know what the cost of the electricity in your area is, and then it's gonna, as soon as you update that, it's gonna give you an update on how much the net cost in local currency per 1 million Kaspa. So this is per 1 million Kaspa, the net cost. Profitability 241 per 1 million Kaspa. So daily profit, it really it is low, but it's profitable at with these kind of rates. We'll see if we can achieve that. This is 1 cent per day, weekly 7, monthly is 29. And then it tells you how while earning 1 million Kaspa will take in days, so 24,961. So this is a good calculation to have, but we gotta really see how much we can achieve with your system, and I gotta test this computer and see what I'm gonna get, because one thing is the table and the other one is your particular system. You have specific CPU, bus, data bus, so there are a lot of variables that affect the hash rate. So let's go back, and here we have the Kaspa.org mining-Kaspa. So we're at the mining page, and we're looking at the Kaspa mining pools now. So we gotta choose a mining pool. And here you can see we have ACC-pool, Kaspa-pool, Woolly hash pool, Kaspa pool, Miner. So we gotta choose one. So what I use is I usually go to mining pool stats. So it's mining pool stats.stream. Then type the coin here, Kaspa. There it is, Kaspa, and they are all sorted by the 7-day history in terms of hash rate. So Woolly pool is number 1, and then they charge 0.9% pool and solo. So you can see here many. That one was mentioned, Woolly pool as well. So I'm gonna go with this one as the lowest fee pool here. So 0.75 Kaspa pool. I'm gonna hit there, and there it is. So now start mining, and here you have different servers. So if you're in Europe, you're gonna use that one. Use USA here. Asia, and South America. This is good. So you have specific ports for each of the servers that we're gonna be accessing. And then software, depending on what GPU you're gonna be using. LOL miner can use both NVIDIA or be applying AMD. Same with BTC miner. These are only SRB miner and Team Red miner are for AMD. And if you have NVIDIA, you want to use just G miner or Rigel miner. So I have an NVIDIA. I'm gonna go with G miner. I'm gonna click on G miner, and it takes me to GitHub, and I'm gonna download the latest release. All right, go ahead and download. This is the Linux version, and this is the Windows. Go ahead and click and download the software. I'm gonna download Windows, and then you're gonna extract and open the file. Okay, and when you extract all the data files, you'll see you have these batch files, and these are when you are dual mining. See Ergo plus Kaspa, and we're gonna look for the single mining Kaspa. Let me see, mine Kaspa.bat. So that one, right click, edit, and then we have the file. This is the one we're gonna be using. So we gotta go back to the pool to establish the server here and the port, and then we're gonna paste our Kaspa address. So we don't want to be mining to another address, we want to mine to our own address. All right, depending where you are, you're gonna copy, select the server. Yes, Control C. I'm gonna select this. There we are. Control V to paste. Now the port. Let's go back. Where am I here? I lost mine. There we are. This is the pool. These are solo, so I'm gonna use pool TCP 444. Go back. There we are. Then this is your address, so you're gonna go back to your address. I'm gonna go to mine wallet. Right click, this is in the background. Give some time to open. Okay, I'm gonna copy my address, receive address there. Then go back to the text file here, which is the batch. Control V. There is my address. I'm gonna save this. Save as. And I'm gonna say Kaspa underscore, and we're gonna use pool. Is the pool? Okay, save, and that's it. We have now saved the batch file, and we are ready to execute it. Okay, that's the file we just created. Double click. There we are. The NVIDIA driver detected. Connected to the pool. Perfect. All right, let's wait and see how's this GPU, how it performs. And then we're gonna go to the next phase, which is we're gonna start tweaking based on the recommended OC over clock settings, and then we'll see if we can increase the efficiency on this GPU. All right, and the first results are here. Speed is 540 mega hash, and we're using 198 watts. So not very efficient, but we're pulling quite a number of mega hash. So let's check the file and see what Kaspa is saying. Let's go back here. There it is. So the table that we checked before, it says 515 with 175% at 90%. So let's start tweaking this and optimize. So we're not far away. We're actually pulling more with a little more watts. So now let's try to tweak the overclock settings. All right, in order to change the settings in Windows, you're gonna use MSI Afterburner. If you don't have MSI Afterburner, go ahead and download the application. I'm gonna paste a link on the description below. Here I have this is not the latest version, but still works. I have lowered my power limit here to 70%, so you can see now the power is using now 140 watts. So it's already lower than the initial default setting. So I'm gonna keep downloading this, see if we can still get pretty good efficiency. This is almost 50%. Let's see if I can handle that. All right, we just lower the power to 50%, and you can see here it's already affecting not much, 139. We'll wait, we'll give it a minute, and then we'll tweak the core clocks here, and this is the memory clock settings. All right, 139, let's wait, let's see if we can get better. The temperature is at 68 degrees, so it's in the green zone, that's good. And the fine is at 78%. All right, 137. So that seems to be the lowest we can get on this GPU at 50%. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's the recommending setting here. Let's go back. There it is. The optimize is 250 for the core and 810 for the memory. So let's go back here. Let's say 250. All right, and you can see here the power is 135, so it's coming down a little bit. All right, that's 250. Let's see, the latest mega hash was 489. So with the power decrease, the mega hash also decreased a little bit. Let's see, we're gonna take a look at the next reading and see what that did to the 250. Did to that. All right, 487, still a little low, and the power keeps coming down, 133. I'm gonna go ahead and start increasing the memory clock now. Just give it a second. Let's take a look to confirm. 250, 810, 810. Okay. 487. 485 came down. Let's do 810 here. All right. $810. Apply. All right. Let's see what it does to the all the speed. Let's see. It's gonna take a minute or so for the GPU to absorb these settings. Okay, 484, still coming down, but the power is bringing down, so we're getting more efficiency. 3.76 mega hash per watt, and before, let's see where we were before. Let's see if I can go back to the initial. We were at, the efficiency was 2.68 mega hash per watt, and now we're doing, let's see the latest. Let's give it a second here. It is 3.8, so we're getting almost 1 mega hash per watt in addition, so 3.8 mega hash. So, and the speed is 483. So not bad given that I'm recording this video. So if you see here, the optimize is 470, right, with a 250 overclock memory and 810 and 45 in power limit. So we're getting 480, 483, and so we're much better with 5 more watts, right? Let's go back here. All right, 481. So that's the way it's gonna depend totally on your system. So that's the way you need to start tweaking and see how your GPU respond. But go ahead and use Afterburner, and then try to get the most hash rate out of the power with the less amount of power, right? And this is the table that you're gonna use it for your GPU. Now we need to check how the pool is doing and how the hash rate is being reflected on the pool. So we're gonna go back to the actual pool. In this case, we chose Kaspa-pool.org. I'm gonna hit here miner address. I'm gonna paste my address, right, and then search, and see I'm already producing. The pool is receiving my hash rate. That's the way you check So it's just a few minutes that we started mining, and we're already showing some hash rate. So that's the way, and you're gonna see the unpaid balance here and the minimum payout. Here's 2,000 Cas and the estimated earnings. So it's gonna take time. Just let it run. Here you have the payout. All the pools have a payout. You can set a different payout. That's the block setting. So in terms of minimum payout, you can change it here. Right now 2,000, but you can ask for less. It depends also on the specific pool, right? So that's the way to check that your GPU is mining the specific hash you're producing. All right, so I'll show you how to mine, how to buy, how to trade Kaspa, and this is the chart again. I've seen some move here. I hope we can maybe go down here, hit this support line at 0.5 cents, and then from there go back up and hit and see if we can break this resistance. So this is maybe a good time to keep accumulating. Not so much for mining. We'll see if we can, once it breaks, probably that one is gonna make sense to mine Kaspa. Anyway, I'm gonna keep accumulating. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer any questions or any problems that you may run into while doing this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.